Alright folks, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. You might get a little wind noise, it's a little windy today. Hopefully it's not too bad. But what we're going to do is a 2023 quick year in review. So stay tuned. All right, folks, like I said, we're going to do a 2023 year-end review. So we started the year on the old setup. We're in that 850 range, somewhere around in there. Horsepower range, 850, close to 9 maybe. Somewhere around in there. I can't quite remember, but you guys can always look back at those old videos and correct me if I'm wrong. But early on we ran a few low 10s. We ran a 10.0, and eventually we got that 996 on the stock bottom end with roughly 18 to 19 pounds of boost. So for you folks, you know, wanting to push the envelope, I'm not saying everybody needs to go this far, because if you do, you're asking for trouble. But if you are wanting to push the envelope and you're prepared, you know, with another car, because if it's your daily, stuff's going to happen. There you go. You can push your car as far as you want to on the stock bottom end. Matter of fact, we've got Mopar Motorsports, Frostbite Ram. He's pushing 19-20 pounds of boost on the stock bottom end, so go check him out. But anyway, so yeah, we got the 9 on the stock bottom end. Then we went ahead and swapped the engines out. We put in the forged engine. We got up into the 900s, 930-ish, somewhere around in there, 940 on that initial setup, and that was with the 1050 injectors, and we quickly maxed those out. So they were literally maxed out on the dyno, and when we got to the track, they were definitely maxed out. We were in the low 90s, 90% duty cycle. So we did run a couple 9s on that setup. Then we switched to the 1650 injectors. So now we got plenty of injector, plenty of pump, we got plenty of fuel to go to wherever we need to go. So we ran a couple 9s on that setup up until the end of the year, and then yeah, so now we're prepped for next year. So what's in store for next year? My intent is to try and get a couple runs, because we did switch to max cam from the MMX cam. Nothing wrong with that MMX cam. It's just we wanted to lock things out and try something different. So we locked out VVT, and I got max cam in there now. Now we're pushing without ice 945, almost 950, somewhere around in there. So we're pushing pretty good horsepower, but there's more horsepower to be had, and we're gonna get it. So right now, that's what I'm on, the 1650 injectors, max cam. I want to try and run a couple runs on that setup, just to see the difference between this setup and the last setup, basically MMX cam versus max cam, and we'll see what happens. So I want to do that, and then possibly have a little bit of surprise for you, maybe during the summertime when it starts getting hot, maybe before. We'll see how things go. We'll see how the money flows, because that's always the stopper of things, right? Is that pocketbook. But hopefully, you know, maybe getting towards summer, we do another swap to shake and bake. I don't want to give it away. I've gave it away a couple times on the live streams on Wednesday. So Wednesday night, hit those live streams. You may get a spoiler. So got plans for another swap for shake and bake sometime late spring, early summer, maybe midsummer when it gets hot, and then we're just going to run that final setup through the rest of the year. But the plan is to also get into some competitive racing. Now that we got the 360 camera, hopefully we can do a little following the person I'm racing. So if they're ahead of me, I can switch the view. If they're behind me, I can switch the view. So there's none of this clunky stuff back and forth with the GoPros that I've done in the past, with the regular GoPros. So that's the past, that's the future. I'm going to give you a few revs, a couple short pulls, just because the tires in the road just can't handle what I'm putting down, and you'll see it when I do the pulls. So like I said, couple revs, couple pulls, and then we'll get into literally just some of the runs throughout the year of 2023. So stay tuned, folks. Here they come. like we're going on to another round. The car says 10-0. Draggy says 10-0. There we go again. Alrighty, thank you. Yeah, boy, we did it. We just did it. Woo! Yeah, buddy. Oh, snap. I gotta pull over. 143 60-foot, 641 to the 8th at 109, 999.6 at 137.8. We got that 9, folks. Yeah, boy. Let's see, the car says 10-0. The Draggy says 9-9, folks. Draggy says 998. Alrighty, thank you. Alright, we're number 102. We're in the right lane. 153 60-foot, 6'4" to the 8th at 111. 994 at 142, 141.95, so 142. Woohoo! Yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, watch out. Shake and bake is back in the nines, folks. In the heat.